Chelsea fans, a transfer shockwave is rocking Stamford Bridge. The Blues have beaten Manchester United to sign Liam Delap for $30 million, but now they're poised to snatch another star from under United's nose. Welcome to Chelsea News TV, your home for the latest in-depth Chelsea updates. Today, we're diving into the race for Everton's Jarrad Branthwaite, the battle to bolster Enzo Maresca's defense, and the worrying cloud hanging over Wesley Fofana. With the Club World Cup and Champions League looming, these moves could define Chelsea's season. Let's get straight into it. First, the Delap deal is done. Chelsea have secured the 22-year-old Ipswich Town striker for $30 million, outmuscling Manchester United, Newcastle, Everton, and even AC Milan and Juventus. Delap's medical is happening today, Sunday, June 1st, according to transfer expert Ben Jacobs. Why did Delap choose Chelsea? 2 words: Champions League. The Blues' 4th place finish and Conference League triumph last season sealed the deal. Delap, who scored 12 goals in the Premier League despite Ipswich's relegation, is a powerful, versatile forward. Enzo Maresca, who coached him at Manchester City's academy, knows exactly how to unlock his potential. Delap's set to join the squad for the Club World Cup, potentially skipping England's U21 Euros. This is a statement signing, but Chelsea aren't stopping there. Now the big story, Jarrad Branthwaite. Chelsea are in hot pursuit of Everton's 22-year-old centre-back, and they're ahead of Manchester United in the race. Why? Branthwaite wants Champions League football, per the Daily Mail. Chelsea's qualification for Europe's elite competition gives them a massive edge over United, who finished 15th and missed out on Europe entirely. The Blues have already made an approach for the England international, who Jamie Carragher called pretty special. Branthwaite's 2024-25 Premier League stats are rock solid. 30 games, 36 tackles, 31 blocks, 191 clearances, and 27 interceptions. He's a defensive powerhouse with the composure to match. But Everton's David Moyes is digging in his heels, reluctant to sell a key player, especially with James Tarkowski recovering from hamstring surgery. Everton previously valued Branthwaite at $80 million. Will Chelsea meet that price, or will PSR profitability and sustainability rules force Everton to budge? What do you think, Blues? Is Branthwaite worth the hefty fee? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This brings us to a worrying subplot: Wesley Fofana's future. Maresca's a huge fan of the French defender, calling him one of his favorites. But Fofana's injury record is a nightmare. Just 14 appearances this season, all starts, totaling 1,176 minutes. Compare that to Branthwaite's 30 games, and it's clear why Chelsea are looking elsewhere. If Branthwaite joins, he's not coming to sit on the bench. Fofana could be in serious trouble. Marseille showed interest last year, and Fofana admitted he considered the move after a heartfelt chat with their sporting director, Mehdi Benatia. "I would be lying if I said I didn't weigh it up," Fofana said. Chelsea's depth at centre-back is already stacked. Levi Colwill, Trevoh Chalobah, Tosin Adarabioyo, Benoit Badiashile, and Axel Disasi, who's back from his Aston Villa loan. Could Fofana be pushed out, or will Maresca stick with his injury-prone star? Let's hear your take in the comments, and if you're loving this Chelsea breakdown, a quick like would be massive. But why the push for another defender? Chelsea's defense isn't exactly leaking goals, so what's driving this? Maresca's building a squad for multiple fronts: the Premier League, Champions League, and Club World Cup, where they'll face LAFC, Flamengo, and Esperance de Tunis. LAFC, by the way, just clinched their spot in a dramatic 115th minute win over Club America, with Chelsea legend Olivier Giroud assisting Denny Bouanga's winner. That's a tasty reunion on June 16th in Atlanta. Back to Branthwaite. He offers long-term stability. At 22, he's young enough to grow with Chelsea's youthful squad, the youngest in the Premier League. His aerial dominance and ball-playing ability fit Maresca's system like a glove. Plus, with PSR looming, Everton might be forced to cash in if the offer's right. Chelsea's financial muscle and Champions League pull make them favorites, but United could still throw a spanner in the works. Will Branthwaite follow Delap and snub in United? Let's zoom out. Chelsea's transfer strategy is ruthless. Delap's signing addresses the lack of depth behind Nicholas Jackson, who struggled when isolated last season. Branthwaite could solidify the backline, but it raises questions about squad balance. With Colwill, Fofana, Chalobah, Adarabioyo, Badiashile, and Disasi, Chelsea could have 7 centre-backs. Ben Jacobs reports the club might sell 7 or 8 players to fund their spree. Who's on the chopping block? Fofana's injury history makes him vulnerable, but Chalobah or Badiashile could also be at risk. The Blues are also linked with Hugo Ekitike, a $84 million striker from Eintracht Frankfurt, to add more firepower. Christian Falk says Chelsea are ahead of Liverpool for Ekitike thanks to their Champions League status. This is a club planning for now and the future. Speaking of the future, let's talk about the Club World Cup. Chelsea's group stage is no joke. LAFC with Giroud and Hugo Lloris, Flamengo's Brazilian flair, and Esperance's North African grit. The top 2 advance to the knockouts, where Bayern Munich or Real Madrid could await. Maresca's loading up his squad to compete on all fronts. Delap's arrival and Branthwaite's potential signing show ambition, but the Fofana situation adds a layer of uncertainty. Can Chelsea juggle this depth without losing harmony? One more angle, the Manchester United rivalry. Chelsea beating United to Delap was a blow to Ruben Amorim's side, and landing Branthwaite would rub salt in the wound. United's dismal season, 15th place Europa League final loss to Tottenham, has left them without European football. Chelsea's Champions League trump card is proving decisive, but United aren't giving up. They're reportedly eyeing Matheus Cunha for $62.5 million and even Benjamin Sesko, who Chelsea also admire. The transfer market is a battlefield, and Chelsea are winning key duels. Let's wrap this up. Chelsea are charging into the summer transfer window with purpose. Liam Delap's $30 million move is locked in with his medical today. Jarrad Branthwaite could be next, with Chelsea's Champions League pull giving them the edge over Manchester United. But Wesley Fofana's injury woes put him at risk, and the Blues' crowded defense raises questions about who stays and who goes. With the Club World Cup just 15 days away, Maresca's building a squad to compete on every stage. What's the one move you're most excited for, Blues? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Chelsea News TV for all the latest Chelsea updates. Hit that notification bell to stay in the loop. Next, we'll explore how Maresca plans to integrate these new faces. Stay tuned.